Hi everyone, just a short video discussing the final paper instructions since this is a unique and is the final project for the course. Since I do carry this over to different semesters, please do check the due dates for your semester. This one is accurate right now. It's our spring semester and the current due dates as already announced, which will always be as they are now during finals week. Because the paper is expected to be 4 to 6 pages long. I do look for 4 pages of text, double-spaced text using a normal font. 4 pages minimum is enough, but please do feel free to go longer, up to 6 pages, perhaps slightly longer than that if you need to. But again, I do look for 4 solid pages of text to meet the minimum. It is 100 points toward our points total, and you so to discuss, you haven't had an assignment like this before, so there are several requirements to fulfill the importance of this paper. First off, you are to pick a topic from any of the chapters 2 through 10. So in other words, you're picking one of our issue chapters as your topic, whether it be euthanasia, capital punishment, the environment, etc. So you are to discuss this issue in your own structure and format, but some of this kind of controls what you need to have in there. You need to relate the issue to at least one of the theories from Chapter 1. It doesn't have to be an article. It can be an article, say, for example, Mill, or it can be content from the chapter. But as I say, just be sure to cover a theory from Chapter 1 during the writing of your paper. You also are required to relate the issue to at least one of the articles at the end of the chapter that you have are discussing. So again, if you are doing capital punishment, an article from Badeau, an article that is an article that is not assigned is fine as well, but obviously you likely haven't read it yet, but in case you have, find it interesting, you can use that. And again, that's from the issue chapter that you choose. And then the third requirement is to relate the issue to at least one of the case studies. We've only read several of the case studies, but they are a lot of them are very interesting. So please feel free again to use any one of them that is at the end of the chapter you select. Though I don't require outside sources, and they are not necessarily expected, they can be used. Just be very careful with them. And I prefer MLA style, which is in-text citations using the last name and page number of the document you're quoting from, and then provide a regular works cited page. Again, be very careful that you are using them and they are not using you, for example. So again, I don't expect that you will likely need that many outside sources, but certainly to find some facts and or further ideas to bounce your own ideas off, they can be helpful. So please let me know if you have any questions on that. The paper should be argumentative or interpretive. And what I mean by that is that you shouldn't just be reporting on the issue, but you should be taking a stand, or even better, way I like to say it is you should be contributing to the discussion, the controversy over this issue. I say here that this should come naturally, since the issues we have covered are all there because they are controversial and arguable. Whichever side you argue for, make sure you cover the other side as well. Dealing with strengths and weaknesses of both sides can give you the needed content, and you don't necessarily have to take a strong stance on one side or another. But just make sure you are assessing them. First person voice is okay, but please be very careful with it. If you have personal experiences to relate, and that might be the best and normal place to use first person voice. Otherwise, try to avoid it. And as I say, to conclude here, remember that you do not need to just consider your topic to be abortion or capital punishment or euthanasia, but focusing as specific as you can on certain aspects of it can often help make your reasoning more precise, etc. So again, let me know if you have any questions as you begin working on it, and see you next time.